Hey y'all, so I just watched one of Coach Fryer's trainings. It's an oldie but a goodie, y'all, because it is month end and everybody wants to crush month end sales, right? And we have an awesome BOGO right now, and we don't want to feel spammy, be spammy pammy when we're doing it. So I rewatched his video and everything, and I took lots of notes so I can share it with all of you on how to do this, how to crush your month end sales without being spammy. Now, I know a lot of you may think a little different about this training that I'm about to do. Everybody does everything differently, so if what strategy you're using is working, totally do whatever's right for you. From my experience, I know that when I first started, I struggled with everything. Once I started implementing the things that I was learning from Coach Fryer, y'all, boom, things started changing. It started happening. I didn't feel spammy anymore. I didn't feel just icky. You know, sometimes you just feel icky when you're sending a message to somebody. So we're gonna dive in, and I'm gonna go over a bunch of things with y'all. So I want you to get your notebooks out, take notes, because there's some scripts in here that you're gonna want to write down and use. So the first thing is, y'all, the number one mistake that Coach Fryer and myself think that we all do at some point or another. If you're not doing it now, you did it before, like me. But it really hinders thousands of dollars in sales, y'all. Potential sales that you could have gotten, because most of us are unaware that we're even doing this. So you're too excited about the sale or the promo that's going on. Maybe you never even considered this thought of what I'm about to share with y'all. All your uplines doing it, all your leaders are doing it, so you just feel like that's what you're supposed to do, right? You're leading, you're doing by what they're leading and showing you what to do. So people don't even realize that there are other ways. You have to find the way that works best for you. And my husband's just driving up on the town, y'all, so it kind of scared me. I didn't know he was even gone. But anyway, so the number one mistake is publicly promoting, posting those flyers. Our companies make it, not even this company, all companies make these flyers. They have the company name, they have the company product name, they have the pricing, all the information is on that flyer, which is perfect, for us. But whenever you are attempting to use it as recruiting bait for new customers, it's think, what are you getting anything out of it? Are you really getting success from that? So I was guilty of doing the same thing, y'all. The company made it. I was like, yeah, I don't have to make a flyer. It's already there. So I just shared it. And, you might get a customer every now and then, but it really wasn't, it wasn't a long-term thing. Like, you wasn't getting a lot of customers to get that residual income and things like that. So first of all, it's spammy, and it'll run off all of your friends and followers, and your engagement plummets, y'all. Look at your post. Are you getting anything really on that, or is it all of your upline and downline and just people like that we're already doing the products, right? So we're already there. So you're not trying to buy us. You're not trying to sell to us. So we want engagement from other people. But we fear that if we don't do this and post it because everyone else is, we're going to miss out on that one sale. And yeah, like I said, you might get that one sale, but it's hard to, it's just not a long-term thing. You don't want to just depend on that sale every month to get your sales. You want to have that like, know, and trust with people. You want to have the engagement and stuff. You want people to raise their hand and wonder what you got. So anyway, we fear it because everyone's doing it. I'm sorry, y'all, got my notes here. We do it and don't get any sales. Now we're upset because we're back to the drawing board what did I do wrong? I'm doing everything that my upline is telling me. I'm doing everything that their upline is telling them to do. I'm doing what the company has posted, but those things aren't, I mean, really realistically, look at what you've got. Look at where you are with that. So anyway, when you're doing that, you're giving away all the information, the company name, the products, the sale price. So if any sales are generated from that, usually they're short-lived because they typically only going to buy unless there's a sale. And every month we fall into the same trap over and over and over, because that's just what we think we're supposed to do. And so it's not building that like, know, and trust. We become dependent on that company sale to get a sale. So being dependent on sales is not good for long-term strategies. It's just not. So we got to figure out a way. And I'm telling y'all, when I started implementing this new way, things started to change. So first thing though, when you're doing that, Facebook doesn't even like network marketers to begin with already. So when you go posting your flash sales, it's going to cause limited visibility. You're going to get no engagement. You're not going to get any trust built. You're probably not going to make a sale. So by doing this, you're seen as just another salesperson to your audience, to your friends on Facebook, and that leads these sales. When you see somebody posting that, you think, well, they're desperate. So those leads to desperation and have zero value, and everything is about making a sale. And your audience feels that, they know it, and guess what? Crickets. They're not going to engage because they feel like they're being sold to. And so overall recruiting becomes difficult. It's all in people want to learn more, and they do this, are usually struggling with whenever you're doing posting like that and stuff, you're usually struggling with your recruiting, and getting customers, not just recruiting new people is what I mean, and getting customers. Y'all, when you get a customer, they are a potential brand partner eventually, because they're going to get the product, they're going to like it, they're going to want to share it with everybody. A lot of times they want to sign up as a brand partner. But when they see that you have to sell stuff to do this business, they're like, ugh, I don't want to sell stuff. I don't want to do what you're doing. And it makes me feel spammy, spammy pammy. Nobody wants to be that. So it's not attractive to others, that type of sales. And so just don't do it. There's other ways, and we're going to get to that. So just don't stop posting all those things, because it gives away all the information. So, okay, so let's say that you make a sale. You make that spammy post, and you get someone's interest, and they go to Google. And what they're going to do, they're going to find the company, they're going to find all the product information, they're going to find reviews. And if you've ever really looked in reviews, people like to complain. People like to give negative reviews for whatever reason. Anyway, so whenever they go get those reviews, they're going to see that all these bad reviews, they're going to see that the prices are high, at least in their opinion. They're not even going to want to hear the sale because they've already formed this opinion. They're going to assume that it's a pyramid scheme, because that is what's in everybody's minds from years and years ago from pyramid schemes. So that's what they relate network marketing to, is pyramid scheme. So they've already formed an opinion. So they're not even interested in what you have anymore. So the worst thing about this is you didn't even know that they were interested to even have a person to follow up with, because fortune is in, the fortune is in the follow up. So if you missed out on all that because you gave it to them, they didn't have to raise their hand and ask anything because it was there. They already know all the information. So if we want to do this and be successful, like our people that inspire us, like when you're scrolling, you see somebody that's doing good in their business, they're successful, they inspire you. You want to do what they're doing, right? Because they make it look fun. They make it look easy. They make it look just like a normal lifestyle. So we have to learn marketing. We have to get better at it. We have to put in the time and the effort and everything to learn everything we can to get that engagement, to get people raising their hand. Because, what you're doing obviously isn't working if you're not getting people raising their hand. So you have to get better at doing what you're doing. And so the first thing that whenever you're going to do this business as to get residual income, to be able to retire yourself, to have all the things that you see those other people have, and you want that. Okay, so you have to commit. You have to commit that this is what you want. You have to commit to you're going to learn. You're going to put in the time to do the trainings, to take the notes, to implement what you learn, because you could take trainings all day long, all week long, whatever. But if you don't implement what you learned, then you've learned nothing, right? So anyway, you have to consistently implement what you do learn. And, I was in this same situation before because I didn't know. I only did what I saw everybody else doing in my upline. And, I'm not just referring to one company, because I was with a few other companies before this, and, I just did what they were doing. But, I didn't even know there was another way until I put the time and effort in to reaching out to a trainer, another leader that, like Coach Fryer. I mean, I love his trainings, y'all. He's relatable to me. And John and Nadia are awesome too, y'all. I listen to both of them all the time because I want to learn. I want to be good at this. I want to retire my husband. I want to be able to do everything I want to do. I mean, crap, y'all, I've got huge goals, and eventually I'm going to get them because I am consistent and I am determined to have it. I didn't have anything growing up. We had a house and stuff. But we've lived poor. We didn't, and it's not my family's fault because that's how they grew up, So there's got to be a change, and I'm going to be that change in my family. So I am teaching my kids that, the college degree that I have, all the jobs and stuff that I had, all the, work experience and everything, I'm not even using that. I got college degrees, a couple of them that I don't even do that. One of them I'm still paying for because I make more money doing this right here, working from home, helping people be happy. And because that's the product that, I chose, to Health and Wellness Company, which, y'all are here. Y'all know what it is. And this is what makes me happy, not to go and work at doing whatever those degrees were that I have. So anyway, the first step is to no more posting flash sales publicly. Focus on curiosity. So we are going to, instead of posting those publicly, we're going to post, I'm starting to lose my voice, y'all. We're going to focus on existing customers and leverage this with those potential customers that are sitting on the fence, our fence sitters. Every month, you'll have a plan on how to promote your sale and not be spammy, because we're going to use the people that are already ordering every month, and I'm going to give y'all ways to help do that. I'm going to give you a script here in a minute on how to reach to your fence sitter. So the first step is to commit to this. So, like I said, don't put your flyers up with all the sale information. Don't give into the temptation. So, it's going to take you a little bit to get used to. It's going to take you time. We all know that posting those promos publicly to get that little result, is going to, we did it over and over again. It's just hard to not do. Just don't do it. Just stop doing it. Give this a chance, y'all. Give this a chance and see how it helps you. This is what I had to do a few years ago, y'all, and I'm telling y'all, my business started growing because it wasn't pushing sales in people's faces and then they were running away. They were like what are you doing? What are you doing? So I get a lot more of people raising hands instead of me having to go dig for these people. So we're going to focus on the existing customers. They're the most likely, they already like this stuff, y'all. They already use it every month. So they're the ones that are most likely to add a sale item onto their next order. A personal message is always best rather than just making a post in a group and stuff. So we're going to focus on our existing customers, and leverage this with those customers on the fence, right? So commit to this and don't post your flyers everywhere. It's not getting you anything. So a personal message is always best rather than just making that post in a group. So it's like if you have a group. So Deja Brew is our group, and we do put that flyer in there because they are potential customers and we want them to see the sale. That is a little different. It's a different strategy. It's a different thing than you posting on your profile, your Facebook wall. So, all right. So the first message is a voice clip. And this is what you're going to send to each one of your customers. And this is going to be recorded so y'all can, stop, pause it, and write it down. Because you're going to be using these scripts. So you definitely want to write them down. And that way you can copy and paste. First you need to, I'm going to give it to you. Then you need to make this your own. So kind of make it, reword it to fit your verbiage, your personality and stuff. But anyway, this voice clip is going to be like, hey, Nancy, hope you and the family are doing well. Just wanted to reach out and say thank you, first of all, for being such an amazing customer. I really appreciate your loyalty and trust in our products and myself. You may or may not have seen seen our special, and then you'll put whatever special it is this month. But I feel it may be helpful for you. Let me know if you're open to learning more about it. If not, no worries. Again, so thankful for you and our friendship. Now, don't say what the sale is. Don't blab it out to them. You are waiting on them to say, yeah, tell me about the sale. If they don't, then don't ever say anything about it. But most of the time, most likely they're going to be like, yeah, what's the sale? Example, there's your favorite clothing store or whatever it is, your favorite makeup or whatever. So you already like these products. You already love it. You use it every month. You go to that store every month or whatever and go buy your clothes. That's where you're going. And they send you that coupon in the mail, or they send you that text nowadays with all their sales. They're sending it to you because you are already a customer there. They know you like the products. They know that you trust their product. So you're more likely going to go run to that store and buy it. I know I do. I love Maurice's coupons when they send it to me. I love that store. And TJ Maxx. I wish they did that, but they don't. But Maurice's messages me all the time with sales. I got to stay out of that store, but I love their clothes. They're fantastic. But anyway, so our fence sitters, you're going to give them, type them out a script, and it's going to be like, hey, Barbara, so hope you're doing well. I know you expressed interest in learning more about our products or business, whichever way you need to go with this, last week or month or day, whatever it was, and wanted to reach out one last time before I cross you off my follow-up list. There is a way for you to try XYZ product, whatever your sale is or whatever, at a discount today only if you're open to learning more. Just let me know. If not, no worries. You're still not telling them what the sale product is. You're not pushing it down their face. You're waiting on them to say yes. And then there's another example of it. Hey, Tom. Because guys use this stuff too. I know you expressed interest in trying XYZ product. Just wanted to let you know today only you can grab it at 40% off or whatever to try it out and see if it's a good fit for you. Love to help answer any questions if you're still curious. That's it. You're not going to say anything else there either. So those are some scripts right there that is very helpful for you. I implement these scripts all the time. Now, you might be sitting there saying, well, I don't have any fence sitters. I don't have anybody to send these scripts to. So what you need to do is get more curiosity posts up and getting people to raise their hand, asking what are you doing? And if you are you're doing the curiosity post and stuff, and I'm doing something, and you're not getting any engagement, then we need to reassess the way you're doing your post and try a different strategy to get people to raise their hand. So, and I have some example posts that y'all can use. Now, again, you want to change this to meet your lifestyle, your personality, your verbiage. So, first example would be these are curiosity sales posts. This is all going to get people to raise their hand, and then while you're talking to them in their inbox, this is when you can introduce the sale if they want to hear it. You're still not just going to blab it to them. So you could say, I struggled for so long looking for ways to lose these last 10 pounds. So thankful a good friend shared with me what he or she did, and it's working. So it's just a conversation starter, because people are going to say, hey, what is it? What did you do? What's working? Now, if you're saying to yourself, well, I didn't lose 10 pounds or whatever, you can change it and say, my good friend. Use somebody else's story, y'all. We have tons of testimonies that y'all can use. You can say, my good friend struggled for so long looking for ways to lose those last 10 pounds. So thankful her good friend or whoever, Kim, shared with them what they did. It's working, and then you could put their picture there, a before and after picture or whatever, or don't put a picture at all. Up to you. Now, you can also, kind of goes with our skincare. You could say, thinking back to just 2 years ago, acne was a regular thing for me. I literally thought I would never have clear skin. Y'all, I'm back. So grateful for the simple solution I found. And then get a good clear picture of good clear skin, whether it's a before and after out of our testimonial group, or you may have your own before and after. So that's a good one to pull in skincare. Now, another product post is, this one's a little more touchy-feely, I guess, and sometimes you want to have those. Just mix it up. And so one thing that I've learned in life is memories and experiences are what life is really all about. I never realized something as simple as this little coffee cup. That's what I chose to put in the fill in the blank here. Would hold so much love and treasured moments of my grandma's life. I love it. And I could just put my, her coffee cup, because I used to drink coffee with her all the time, and or anything, but the coffee, you could pick anything, a piece of jewelry if you have it, or you kind of want to relate it to something that we sell. So if you sold jewelry, you could put a piece of jewelry there or whatever, but I would use that coffee cup that she used to drink out of or whatever and then put that with this post. Now, we have one here that could go with our collagen. So excited for my friend Marie. Just 6 months ago, her hair started thinning and her self-confidence was plummeting. After one small change, her hair is now thicker than ever and she is smiling from ear to ear. And you could put another before and after picture there, y'all. Still not mentioning the sale or anything. You're gonna do that in the inbox. So here's another product one. Who knew one simple change could provide even the shyest woman more confidence? Yes, please. And put a selfie picture there. And that would be me, y'all. I used to be so shy. When I did pictures, it was only like from here up. The lower half of my body didn't exist. because I was, I had no confidence at all. I just didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like my size. I didn't like anything about me. Total game changer in the last 4 years. I tell y'all, I love it. So that one really relates to me. Now we have one that goes to with like our sleeping stuff, our children. You could put, I can remember only getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep per night, up multiple times, and going through my days just feeling grumpy. So thankful I found something that's helping me sleep 7 to 8 hours per night now. So, what we've done here is we've reached a pain point, and that would be only getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep per night, getting up multiple times. Then we created curiosity around the solution. And that part was I found something that is helping me sleep 7 to 8 hours per night now. Again, y'all, we never mentioned what product, we never mentioned a company, we never mentioned a sale, anything. It's just them, they're going to say, well, what is it? And then you go in their inbox and you talk to them and you tell them about it. And then you ask them, if they want to know about the sale and, the scripts that I used earlier. So, whenever you're utilizing your stories with all these sales, we still don't want to put those spammy flyers in there. You still want to keep it with curiosity. You can use those same scripts, put in your story with a picture. I mean, it's basically from your wall to your story, but you're not sharing it that way. You're going to remake it in your stories there to make it where you're hitting that pain point, relatable, being relatable to other people, and you're creating that curiosity around that solution. So, and another way that y'all can start getting a little more engagement and stuff is to get your audience flowing is start messaging new people, 5 to 10 people every day, just to connect, not to sell. Just say, hey, how are you? Hope you had a great day. You can even ask a question, how you have any summer plans? Just making that conversation, y'all, because you're getting that like, know, and trust built up. That's what you want, because you want people to trust you so they will buy when you say it feels so good, you've lost the weight, what your skin's better, whatever. They trust you that what you're using actually works. Because when you see somebody and they posted and they said all those things and then you never see them again, or you might see them for 2 weeks or 2 months and then you never see them again, well, you automatically think, well, that shit mustn't, that stuff must not have worked, so you already say then, no. That's why a lot of times people just watch us. They watch just to see how long are you going to do this? How long is it going to work? How long did it take you to get from this amount of weight to this amount of weight? How long did it take you to make your hair thicker? How long did it take it to grow? My hair grows like crazy now. And they're watching just to see those things. And I love this, what John and Nadia always say. People are just like Santa. They're always watching. And another thing, y'all, if you're going to do like a story and like the video and have your face in it and stuff, y'all, you have to be excited about what you're doing. The excitement is what attracts people. If you get in there and you're all just mopey, they're going to just keep going because you're not giving them anything to be excited about. So get excited. Tell your face. Smile. Put an excited voice on your phone, in your mouth. Whenever you were growing up, and I don't know if y'all ever even did this. Anyway, I was working with a customer service thing whenever I was younger. Anyway, and they said, smile when you're talking on the phone because it really helps. I don't know how it does it, but it really helps like perk your voice up and stuff. So smile when you're talking because it makes you look happier and it just creates that excitement. So anyway, we are going to educate on problems that people need solutions for. So all those things, and this could be business related, like having spending more time with your family or whatever the business problem could be, and or product problems. But we just did several examples and use those. Y'all plug and play and put different scenarios in. But that's what you're doing. You're picking a pain point, 1 to 2 pain points. You are making it relatable, and you're creating that curiosity around that pain point. So another thing, y'all, you could post one curiosity post every 2 days. Now, alternate that. Product business, product business, product business. And if you go and look at my content calendar, it helps you. I don't know if I have it every 2 days though. I think it's just twice a week is what I have in there. But you can figure out your engagement with your audience and see what works the best. Another thing is when you are on your Facebook, and that's the first thing people see is your picture and your bio and all that stuff. Don't put the company name there. Don't put your link there, because that's just boom, that's just still. You might get that 1 or 2 sales, y'all, but you're really blocking a lot more sales. Just trust the process. Take it out. Give it time. Give it 6 months. And if you didn't get anything any better, then put it back in there if you really want to. But, I had to do these things. I had to believe it. I had to trust the process. And I love it. I'm so glad that I was just like, okay, I'm going to do this. So glad I just did it, just listened and did it. I was coachable. I implemented, and that's all y'all have to do. This is such an easy, duplicatable system. It's work, yeah, and it takes time to learn, and I'm still learning, but I implement what I learn, and that's what y'all have to do too. And y'all, I think that's it. And if y'all have any questions, please just reach out. I'm always willing to help everybody. I don't care if you're on my team or not. I will help you. I will guide you into whatever I can, and because I want us to all win. And this is, everybody can win here. You just have to do the things. That DMO list, y'all, that's plugged into the trainings, do it every day. Get your non-negotiables, do them every day, and you will see a change in your business. It's different for everybody. Sometimes it's a month, sometimes it's 6 months, sometimes it's a year, sometimes it's even longer. But you'll never fail until you quit. When you quit, then you don't know where you could have went. I'm so glad I didn't quit when things got hard, whenever I didn't have belief, because I wouldn't be where I am now. I love this company. I love getting free trips. I love being able to just go book a cruise. I love being able to go get they're not done now, but I love being able to go get our nails done when we want to. I love the freedom. I'm not rich, y'all, by no means, because we live within our budget. But the time freedom and the extra finances that this has really helped. It's awesome, and I want everybody to have that. So anyway, that's it, and I hope you all have a great day and implement what you learn, y'all. Bye.